So here we are working with the fricatives. We've worked with these two, discovered this from there, discovered this by voicing this one. We already started, in fact we introduced the consonant sounds and the voice button with this pair, from which we discovered these. We've now covered these fricatives. But there's something else I'd like to show you, which again I think is extremely important, gives the students great insight. Could you say this sound? Okay. Notice I always invite the students to say, I don't say s, I say, could you say this one? If they need help, I give it, but I want to get it from them. And I say, okay, where's your tongue? Okay, and so they put attention in their tongue, and before they've answered it, really, I say, now, could you say this one? And then I say, could you go from here to here? And again. And I just say, what's your tongue doing to go from one to the other? And after sort of trying to get in there, they probably say, it's moving back. So if you try it, you'll see the same thing. The breath is doing the same thing. It doesn't stop. There's no voicing. Just the tongue moves back from this position to that position. Let's start a bit further forward. Let's start here. So put the tongue in this position, which is the tip, as you know, just touching the back of the teeth. It doesn't particularly have to be visible. It's not this. It can be hidden, but the air comes between the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Those are the two surfaces, tip of the tongue and the teeth. So make that one. Keep going. Move the tongue back a little. Move the tongue back a little. So those three unvoiced sounds are connected simply by moving the tongue back. How interesting. Just sliding the tongue without the voice. So here, the two surfaces, tip of the tongue and top teeth. Here, the two surfaces, tip of the tongue and the ridge just behind the teeth. Not the teeth, but the ridge behind. Here, the two surfaces, again, tip of the tongue, but the beginning of the palate, a bit further behind the tooth ridge. So all we're doing is moving the tongue back. Remember I said front of the mouth, back of the mouth. And that's what we're doing here. Now apply that to voiced sounds. So slide the tongue back, and all you're doing is moving the tongue back. One final thing. Start here. Tongue back. Comes down to here. Tongue back. Comes back to here. Tongue back. Tongue back. And suddenly the tip of the tongue trying to go back has no second surface to work against, and you lose the consonant sound as the tongue goes back or tongue goes up and back, and you're here. You end up with the English R. Suddenly you've discovered a way of creeping up on English R from behind by pulling the tongue back, pulling the tongue back, pulling the tongue back, and suddenly there you are. So all these sounds are interconnected. It's like a rabbit warren. Whichever hole you go down, you can come out of another one. And that's a great way, and we'll be doing more of that in the future, of finding new sounds from other sounds.